Oh, for me.
There you go, Fitty.
Thank you.
Morning.
Morning.
Thought we'd do something different today, didn't we?
We did.
Go on then, tell them.
Well, you're just going to get to see what we do today.
On an average day. We might include a few things we've done over the last couple of days too, but...
Yeah, because we've not really put the camera up, have we?
No.
So, yep, a little bit of a day in the life, but knowing us, we'll forget to record some things. So here's a hapdash day in the life. All this stuff. But first, coffee.
Coffee. See you later. Good morning. Right, time to walk the dog. Who's running back towards the van right now. Hopefully this weather's going to get better lately because I want to play with solar panels, and I think Mandy wants to do some trimming of coop or something like that. So, and the washing. It's probably quite important. It's sunny for the washing to dry as well. Oh, Jimmy, ready, go!
So, while John's out walking coop, I get to make the beds. I get to make them in time. It's like a bit of a race to see if I can get the beds made before John gets back in. Hiya! I made the beds.
You did?
I did. I didn't beat you in though.
You didn't beat me in.
Nice and tidy-ish. You been in the field, buddy?
Yeah.
You been in the field? Yes. Let's do bed shuffle.
Bed shuffle. Breakfast. Boy. Stickers. Anybody want stickers? We've got loads. We've got loads.
Got loads. And then lots of dog room left.
Oh,
For Koopy! Yay!
and now time to get Cooper's food, because Cooper eats a lot of food. And yeah, the boot needs tidying again. Oh, but he's on this stuff. Harrington's The Natural Choice or something like that. Bye boot, I'll tidy you later. Cooper! Yay! Have some breakfast, pal.
Cool.
Woo. Oh, now he's enjoying his lovely breakfast Mummy made him. Num num num, Moopy. Right, that's everyone having coffee. Walk Cooper, breakfast done, beds are made. So, what have we got now? It looks like I've got 224 emails. Yeah, you lot keep asking, what do you do all day? I've still got a full-time job, so yeah, emails is my life. It's one of the reasons why we probably don't get to answer all the comments, and why I'm really slow on answering questions that are sent via Instagram. So if that's the way, if you want to comment on the video, absolutely brilliant, thank you very much. If you want to share the video, ooh, wonderful. Obviously gives it a thumbs up, brilliant. Subscribe if you're not already, fantastic. And if you got any technical questions or anything like that, ask over on Instagram, and once I've finished with my work, I'll get around to answering them. It definitely wouldn't be a normal start to the day either if I didn't check what my Bluetooth stuff's doing. How much solar are we getting?
Nerd.
I know I'm a nerd. Well, this is like a morning routine really, just to see. Oh yeah, there we go, 8 and a bit amps, 111 watts, and we're at 78% on the BMV. So hopefully by the end of today, as long as it is sunny, then we'll get back to a full battery. Yay! So thought we'd talk about.
You said so.
I know, so. Thought we'd talk about the seats and upholstery, as you would have seen if you watched last week's live stream.
And seen a little bit on the Vantech Tuesday.
Yeah, a little bit from then as well. But yeah, we had it done by Gabby, who's on the farm that we're on at the moment. Watch up there now for a video of her doing several bits of work that she does on upholstery for different vans and things like that. So
it's not just vans, she does cars, she does motorbike seats, she does everything.
Yep. And you know,
chairs.
Yeah, normal chairs, so any kind of upholstery as well. So.
Yeah.
But it is something that when I filmed her in a workshop, was it probably about September last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. We kind of thought then, it'd be nice if we could get the van changed, because here's a flashback. This is how it looked. And while some of you might think that looks nice, to us it looks dated. We're kind of looking for something that went with everything, but it wasn't dark, and preferably it wouldn't show up marks or wear and tear. So antique leather is what we've gone for.
Because it already looks worn and torn, but obviously it's not.
It's not, no. It's nice and smooth and soft.
He gave us the little pocket back for our remote controls.
Yeah, we got the pocket for remote controls, and we got seat back pockets as well now So
yeah, because we didn't have them before. So yeah, just speak to her. She's absolutely brilliant.
Yep, definitely recommend it if you are after a different design on your upholstery, no matter what van you've got, car, like say motorbike seats and stuff like that. We've seen her do it all. She
said as well that she can do logos and what have you,
embroidery
and stuff. Embroidery, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gone for that, but she said sometimes, like it, mostly VWs, they'll have VW embroidered in the headrest or top of the seats or something like that. So yeah, all that can be sorted out.
All the things.
But for now, what have you got to do for now?
For now. It's washing day today.
Okay then.
So because we've got enough.
You, the laundry, and Cooper.
Me, the laundry. Cooper had his wash yesterday, but it's time for his haircut.
Yeah,
because at the minute his fur is so fluffy. If he just goes out on the field for a little bit, he soaks up all the mud, and it takes him about 25 minutes to dry. And I'm thinking that's bothering his little joints because it's so cold. So I'm going to go the totally other way, even though it's cold. I'm going to chop all his fur off and then make him wear a jacket instead.
And I'm going playing with solar panels, so we'll catch you on the solar panel. I won't catch you on the solar panel, I'll catch you on the roof.
You never know.
Today I'm going to be looking at solar, because right now in that sky I can see there are no clouds. Which means really good testing for solar. So the 2 new panels have been installed for some days now, and they've just been flat on the roof. What we need to do now is work out if tilting them affects them, and also if after you've tilted them you can get better solar by doing parallel or serial connections between all the panels. So what have we got right now? What have we got? Oh, I'm so funny. Right, hopefully you can see that. So that's what we've got right now, and the main thing to look at is amps and watts here. And that is a 360 watt panel and 2 150s wired in parallel. And obviously my test today is going to see what happens if I wire them in serial and then connect it parallel to that one, whereas right now those are connected in parallel but it's wired serial to that one. I know it's confusing, but I'll explain it better in a bit. So all in series, parallel series, series to parallel, and other experiments as well. So we're now wired in full series, so that is all the panels voltages added up. So that's just under 20 volts, 20 volts, 40 volts, so just around about 80 volts thereabouts. So as you can see from the information there, that is 71, 72 volts now. So we jumped up on the volts, we've also jumped up on the watts, and then we've jumped up on the amps as well. Now I'm a big fan of doing things in series because of that, because of the extra power you get for literally doing nothing. All I've done is change 2 cables in the back there, and I haven't done anything else. And we've got an extra 5 amps of power. So you can't really argue with that for doing nothing. As you've seen before, when you do things in series though, you lose power if any part of that array is now covered. That's the big panel, one covered up, and we're down to 20, so we've lost 5 amps just by my hand being on the end of that panel. Cover the one hand on this panel and we're down again, so take my hand off, see it's jumping up 25, 26 amps. On this one I'm going to cover up like that without sheltering this panel, so this panel's still alright, that one's shaded a little bit, and we're down to 23 amps. I'll remove that and then we're back up to 25, 26 amps. So hopefully that just explains about even just a small amount of shade on a solar panel can cause issues. Even if it's, you know, the size of a phone, palm of your hand, it can cause issues. So it could be, you know, a few leaves are on a solar panel, it'll cause issues. But try not to get anything giving shade to your solar panel and they'll work fine. What I want to do for now though is for my own peace of mind, because it's all right doing maths, Ohm's law and this times that equals blah blah blah. Practical stuff is what I do, because I believe that's the only thing really that makes a difference. You can have all your bumf down on paper and everything means this, that and the other, but if you don't actually put it to practice and prove something, then A, you won't know exactly, you know, what's going on for real, and B, people won't really understand. Obviously we're now getting close, or we were before, to the maximum voltage of my solar controller, which is 100 volts, and for 100 volts it can produce 30 amps of power. So I just want it to be maxed out at 30 amps full time. I am not bothered with the fact that I've got 660 watts here, and I'm probably ever going to see the most maybe about 500. I am not bothered about that at all, because I just want to max it out to be 30 amps. In the future maybe I'll get the more expensive controller, which is about £400-500. It's double the price of the 30 amp controller I've got, and I'll maybe change to that, and then, you know, I'll get the full benefit. But for now, 30 amps is all I've got on every charger. I've got a 30 amps B2B, 30 amps main charger and a 30 amps solar charger. So yeah, I reckon that's a big boost. The next thing obviously is the tilting bit, and I don't think that's going to make any difference. So right now, as you can see, 26 amps with them tilted. I'm going to drop them flat to the roof and we'll see what we get them. So every day is a school day. I've been having them flat on the roof now. When they were in parallel, you could tilt them, raise them, drop them, whatever, no difference. Now they're flat to the roof and they're all in series, I'm getting less power. So I've dropped 3 amps because they're no longer tilted. So they're back tilted again. Been playing around with the angle. Doesn't seem to make too much difference. I'm using just what they called, something box lids, very useful box, 45 litre size lids to get angles, portrait and landscape kind of orientation, and it doesn't seem to make a difference, and amount of tilting works okay. Obviously the sun's quite high right now, so they only need to be tilted a little bit, and we're back at 25-26 amps, whereas when they weren't tilted we're at 22 amps. I've been speaking to people who've said they've gone between like 1 amp and then 10 amps or 9 amps or something when they tilt, which, I mean, that's a no-brainer then, but for the engineering that's built into it and the little bits of messing around, problems, forgetfulness, whether you've raised, lowered them, locked them in place and everything else, I don't know where I'm going to play on that one. I think I might be doing fixed to the roof. I've just done a bit of maths. I asked Siri basically. 16% loss or a 16% gain. If you raise your 2 panels, I'll gain 16% solar charge. Typically, we've got clouds now, but everything's now fastened down. So we've got all the cables all done. Cables fastened down. The side brackets are now Sikaflex and riveted, and we've got other brackets on the other sides and everything now, so they're all nice and securely fixed down, and our wiring is now complete and they are all in series now. So maximum volts, maximum power, and yeah, just keeping it simple really. So solar's now done, all sorted out. Laundry's done, all sorted out. Cooper's had his haircut as well. Oh, Coopy. Oh.
Had my shower.
Had your shower.
I did Coopy's fur first and got covered in fur, and then decided I was going to have a shower.
Yeah.
So it's all good today. Got all the things done.
All them things.
All them things.
Can't argue with that.
I love really good productive day.
Yeah, it's been a good day today. Nice weather.
Yep.
It's just a bit chilly, isn't it, still?
It is. I mean, literally in the last half an hour, it's gone from that sun being baking to it's not helping. It's still freezing cold. John's got a chapel at pegs.
It's a bit cold.
Ooh, he's a little pig.
Stop. It's rude. Damn.
Nippers on the telly.
On the telly.
Oh, hang on. Stand to one side. Because knickers are on the telly. Oh, yeah. Look. Look, everyone. There's our underpants and pyjamas.
Pants, that. I'm knackered now.
Ah, yeah.
You did a really nice meal anyway. Thank you for that one.
You're very welcome.
Did you film any of it?
I did a little bit.
A little bit. It's not that we're getting lazy on the filming. It's that we don't want to be filming the same stuff over and over again. We can't go anywhere. So we're doing little bits of stuff on the van. And we don't want to show 2 minutes of talking and 20 minutes of eating.
Yeah, because it's just like, how many times can we have cheese on toast? Or how many times can we sit and watch New Amsterdam, which we've watched all of that now. And I'm sure people, don't want to watch us just watching telly.
No.
So
yeah, we're going to mix it up, see how far we get.
Aye.
I might even clean the van next week if we're really lacking in content.
And Mr. Coopy, oh, he was such a good boy. Even Daz was commenting on him lying on his back on his little padded mat, so he didn't hurt his back, having his nether region shaved. Isn't it? Oh, he's a baby. Hi, baby. Oh, kisses. Oh, he's so nice. He's so lovely boy. He looks like a little puppy again now. He's had his.
You're a good boy.
He just needs a few things tidying up, I think.
Boom! Right, well, today we're going to prep some kind of chickeny something.
I'm glad you paid attention to that. That's all right.
I was reading a few emails. So one thing we do want to say is we have been putting down our vegetarian, I guess, meat-free meals and everything like that on Instagram.
Yes.
So if you are not following us already, I'll put the two Instagram accounts on the screen now, and I would suggest you go and follow us both, because sometimes actually I'll have a different picture from Mandy.
Or I'll post something and John won't, or vice versa.
Something like that.
We did feel like we were spamming everybody a little bit with them, so we've kind of slowed down a bit on them, but we will be catching up with some other bits of stuff.
So whatever it is, chicken, cheese and bacon is something we're having today. You might see next week, but for now we're going to cheat a little bit.
And it's not chicken, by the way, it's chicken.
Oh yeah, I know, because we're still not on meat and everything. So a few of you suggested getting an induction hob, and we did. And
you want to know the most exciting thing ever? It says induction on the bottom of my pan, so I can use it everywhere for everything. I love my pan.
So we're going to give you a brief overview now of the meals we've had for the last couple of weeks or so. But yeah, if you really want to catch up with us for more of a what's coming up soon in a video, actually, go follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
You got some new kitchen hardware as well, haven't you?
I've got a new pan. Didn't go for all the pans because I love my frying pan.
Yeah.
That's staying, so that's not going anywhere. But have new pan. It is not broken. It just goes and clicks it on.
That's right sturdy and all.
Proper sturdy. The non-stick.
You're in a Bolton accent again.
Bolton. What is it with that? I have no idea. But yeah. So it's absolutely brilliant. I've got a set of 3 little pans, and it takes up the same amount of space as the one pan that I had. So now I can fit an entire cauliflower in there, because otherwise I had no pans that would fit an entire cauliflower in.
And tell them as well. Tell them the main reason.
The main reason is they are suitable for induction technology.
So it was on our list of something to do, which was induction cooking. Obviously it saves using gas. So what we're having right now is meat-free kind of barbecue pulled pork pieces. And we're going to have it on the brioche rolls, and in there is some potatoes. I don't want to get my camera too close because you've got to remember that's an induction hob, so it's creating a big electric field at the moment, which is what, through the base of the pan, makes it heat the pan up. So that's how it produces heat. Big magnet, sees the pan, heats the pan up, bosh. But things like, watches and camera gear don't go well with magnets.
No, they don't, do they?
So a couple of people suggested this, didn't we? But we had it in mind anyway, but a couple of people suggested that particular one.
I think it was a guy, I thought I'd taken a screenshot, but it seems that usual Mandy fashion, I probably did and then deleted it something. But I think it was a guy called Mike, so thank you, Mike.
Yep.
For this exact model, because It seemed to be beating the pants off any other portable ones. We've had a few people say it. Lynn said this morning.
Yeah, Lynn's in New Zealand.
Saying that she's going to get. Well, she's got one already, and she's going to put it in a van. So we figured it's worth a try because it's just that. And this is the setup to get it off the metal because we've got a metal hob right there.
Yeah, and
you can't have it
not to sit on a metal hob. So we're using our collapsible little washing up bowl as the separator. So.
There's no heat coming through there at all.
There's no heat or anything like that.
And of course it gives it a nice circulation for the fan underneath.
And what I was going to do is show you the power.
Of course you were.
So you can see when it clicks on and off, it uses about 50 amps. We are getting solar right now, not a great deal of it, but we're getting a bit of solar. So you can see there, and that's on 400 watt settings,
yep,
is it?
400 watts, and you can hear it sizzling, so I'm not going to whap it up more because you need to cook the potatoes slow anyway. So,
and the more we can cook an electric, the more it's free.
Yep.
So, all good?
It is.
Ooh, it looks nice. Everything go alright with the electric cooking?
I think so. I think it was a success.
Yeah?
Yes, definitely.
Let us tuck in.
Yeah, this looks really good. It smells amazing, doesn't it?
And obviously Mandy's got more green on than me.
I've got salad and coleslaw. Love coleslaw. So that's just going to get some cheese on the top and go under the grill, and then we're ready to put it out.
Cool. And we've got a dinner guest waiting as well.
So John is trying his very first try of cauliflower cheese. Please blow it lots. That's what he said. I didn't want to put that in. You see, I've chosen this day to try John with cauliflower cheese. Because you like cauliflower cheese, don't you, buddy?
Love cauliflower cheese.
So I can make all of that and not worry about some being wasted. So then the next thing to do, I think,
try the pie.
Is to try, well, I was going to say, you try everything individually first.
Yeah.
Right, go on in for the pie.
So I'm going to go in for the pie with a bit of the crust off the bottom.
Good pie.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I can smell the ale on it still, a little bit. Is that good?
Yeah, like that.
Right. And you don't need to do potatoes because you've done before.
I know what potatoes
So, Daz, do you fancy trying some pie on camera?
Yeah, why not?
So we've got some pie because, obviously, Daz is now eating a full vegetarian meal.
No! People, my subscribers are going to be like, what's he doing?
We've turned you.
No, you ain't.
One tiny little meal. I'm sure he's got some chicken wings somewhere, hasn't he?
Oh, that is flavoursome.
It is, isn't it?
Isn't that good?
That is good. Yeah, no, that is good.
And the pastry, what do you think of my favourite
new
pastry?
Pastry's awesome. But that filling is
very ale-y, isn't it?
It looks very beefy.
It does look the part.
It's nice.
Taste the part too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
10 out of 10 for that one.
Right, let's get cracking then.
Oh yeah. Right, more importantly right now, we've got a little bit of ticket touting to offer you. The International Campervan Show and the Overland Show at the Stratford-upon-Avon Racecourse is on. It's June 5th and 6th, but it's a limited event because it's still under some of the COVID rules. It is a COVID-safe event, but they're limited to 4,000 visitors. So, if you want to grab your ticket to a great event with some amazing vehicles to look around, all sorts of stalls and stands, there's a beer tent, there's a food court, there's things you can buy, things you can look around, there's campervan conversions there, motorhomes and mega overland vehicles. Like I say, Stratford-upon-Avon Racecourse, June 5th and 6th. You can have a 3-day camping pass, and here's a 50% off voucher code. So when you enter your ticket, go through all the details, and then you get to the last page before you click on the little order now or buy now, book now button. Enter YTSE21. So that's Yankee Tango Sierra Echo 21. And that will get you 50% off your tickets. I think it's £15 per person if you were just to come up, and day visitors are allowed as well. So we'll be there, and there's some other YouTubers going to be there as well. Fingers crossed, if we all behave ourselves, there won't be any changes to the government's lockdown easing and stuff like that, so we'll all be able to go there, and we shall see you there. So one of the things we have been enjoying for the last few nights, obviously we enjoy our own company as well, but we enjoyed something that Daz brought to the table, literally.
Oh, literally brought to the table.
And we've been playing card games, but with a slight twist to them.
Yes, normally we like Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
And we like Uno.
Yep,
I
love it.
like a bit of Dobble, but you don't like it.
Not something keen on double.
No, however, there's a new version of Uno.
Yes, Uno Flip.
Oh, it's brutal.
It really is very, very, very clever. There's a dark side and a light
And
side.
the light side
And the dark side
is way more fun, isn't it?
yes, you can be brutal. I don't know if you've ever played Uno before, but it's all about absolutely
Screwing over your opponent.
yes, in the most nastiest way you can.
Yep. There's no friends in Uno.
No. And the Uno Flip, the dark side, whew, that had extra levels
Yeah,
of
he's got
messing with people.
as it says here, the light side plays like classic Uno, but
Yeah.
the dark side has way tougher penalties.
Oh yeah.
And
And the next one is woo.
Monopoly Deal.
Yeah.
Monopoly just with cards.
Yeah, so like the boring game of Monopoly is no more.
No,
you have
this-
fast pace, pretty much like an Uno fast paced game as
Yeah.
well, with all sorts of mega stuff in there. My favourite card that you can play is once you've built up your full set of streets, and you might even have houses on and stuff like that, you can play a card that says, go steal a full set from an opponent.
Because the way to win is to get 3 full sets of cards.
Yeah.
So you've still got like your stations, you need to collect 4, and like the water and electric, it's only 2.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can really get ahead by
Yeah.
getting the other ones. But yeah, if you've got 2 sets already and you see that you've got this steal somebody else's stuff, you can just literally go and nick it from somebody else.
But there is a card that says,
Stop.
stop, you're not having a go. And it's like a get out of jail free kind of card. So you play that, and that means that card the opponent's played, essentially it wipes it out. And the other night I had the steal a full set card. I put it down from Daz. I wanted to steal it, and he went, no, stop, I've got this card. And I had another card, so I went, no, steal your full set. And he went, no, I've got a card as well, stop.
So these guys, while these
yeah.
guys were busy trying to screw each other over, I won 4 times.
He did, yeah,
So
because we missed the fact that she kept coming up with 2 sets
yeah,
rather
they
than
didn't
3s.
think it was a full set because I only had 2
So
of
it
the
was
cards.
like
But
just
yeah.
looking over, thinking, yeah, she's not anywhere near it. So.
And you were too busy trying to screw each other over, but it was fun. It was entertaining for
It
me.
was, yeah.
It was.
So yeah, if you've got what they're about £7 or £8 each,
Yeah.
I think at the most, or £7 and £8 for look at that, wee. For the 2, or I think it's about a tenner for the 2 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's worth it.
I'll put the
It's
Amazon
so
links
cool.
down below, and yeah, definitely a great night spent.
Yes.
So there we go.
I'll beat you again soon.
Thank you. So laptops are out. I'm editing. Well, I've just downloaded all the footage actually, so getting started with editing. And that's really almost the end of our day, really, isn't it?
It is, and this is a new part because I'm doing a little bit of a course.
Yep.
So we'll get cracking. Might as well both have the laptops out at the same time.
Come on, spill the beans. What's the course about? Something that a few of them are going to like, actually, aren't they?
Well, it's proofreading and copy editing, but it's in preparation for my cookbook.
Yay.
And also I found somewhere that's the start of it all. And then it should hopefully lead through to self-publishing on Amazon, which means it'll be available to buy there as well. It's all exciting.
We shall see how far we get that.
Let's just hope that everything goes well. We probably need a bit more rain. I know everyone's going to shoot me for saying it, because when it's raining,
You'd actually do
I'll
spend more
actually
time
sit
with
down
it,
and
yeah.
do stuff. But when it's not raining, I want to go play with chickens and do things. So yeah.
All right then.
All right, well, it was lovely seeing y'all.
Yep. You guys take care, and we'll catch you next week.
You will. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.